out about my salary. I think
Never think you got to spill on me. Especially since I'm poor.
all these bitches and banging despicable.
Welcome to episode 2 of The Overflow. If this is your first time joining me, thank you. If you haven't checked out my intro video, make sure you do that. Like, comment, subscribe. Loving the change of scenery? Me too. I'm feeling good. Okay, let's get into it. Today, the topic's going to be a little sensitive, a little serious, something I've dealt with personally. Emotional manipulation. I know a lot of us might have a different definition of what that means, so I looked up a definition. Emotional manipulation is behavior that intends to emotionally exploit, control, or influence someone for an advantage. Examples of emotional manipulation could be changing the subject. Let's say you bring something up to your significant other that slightly bothers you, and instead of directly just answering your question, then move their way around it and change the subject and just disregard your feelings. That's emotional manipulation. Another example could be just being dishonest or nonchalant when it comes to things is mind games. Being in a relationship, once you start getting comfortable with the person, I think individuals start to use that person for things that are beneficial for them. Personally, I've dealt with something of that sort. Being in a relationship that was kind of on and off, adolescent teenagers. Yeah, not knowing what a relationship even is. And I was put in situations to where my limits were tested, and I had reacted out of the ordinary due to that. But because my feelings had been discredited for so long, I felt like my outbursts were justified. Yeah, hello, what's going on? Did you not hear me? I told you how I felt and you still on the same stuff. What is it? Because at this point, it's disrespectful. And then it's boundaries are crossed and stuff like that. But I've been in situations where I've confronted my significant other about something that concerned me, and he completely denied it. And I have proof. Who are you fooling? Can't be me. Because the proof is in the pudding. So what's going on? And that's my thing, they be playing with you, and I don't like that. It makes me nuts. And because it was my first real relationship, I reacted out of everything that bothered me. That was how I coped at the time. And the person made excuses and made me feel guilty about things, trying to play the victim. And I validated it, and I accepted it. And I kept feeding into it, and that allowed him to become comfortable with me. Me coming back to him, him getting used to me coming back, oh, she's never gonna leave, she's always gonna be around. Yeah, that's done. You're not doing anything for me. You messing my brain. You messing up my mindset. I gotta go. Because you think this is a game, and my feelings are not a game. And it hurts when someone that you thought you loved does that to you. Because it's just dang, I thought we was like this. What's going on with you? You switched up that quick? Wow. Over somebody. What did I learn from that? To not ever depend on nobody. To expect somebody to switch up to expect snakes to happen behind your back. To have someone tell you one thing in your face and go back behind your back and do another. You find stuff out on social media instead of from that person. Allowing outside people to come in and bring up they don't know nothing about. Because you want a pillow talk? They come and they go. And we're young. We got so many heartbreaks to go through, unfortunately. I really just want us to be aware of the manipulation early and hit it hands on. We don't deserve that. We're too young to be wasting our time on that. And putting ourselves into predicaments that we don't need to be in at this age. We need to be focused on our future, grinding and having fun at the same time, learning how to balance personal and work life and school life. Like, it's other things to do besides getting your mind played with. It's fun for the moment, but in the long run, it's just like, well, dang, was it really worth it? I'm saying this to say, I need y'all to notice the signs early and nip it in the butt. React on that instantly. Talk it out instantly. And if you don't see no change after that, you gotta go. Period. Point blank. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as women, we're so nurturing and loving. And we're always giving people chances because we know people mess up. And, give them hope. But some people are really fighting demons. Some people really have serious problems. Some individuals know that and some don't, and it's scary. We can't do nothing about that. They have to go through some things. God gotta do some things, send in some messages so that they can sculpt into the person that they need to be, but we can't do nothing for them. And that's why I had to back away. And I wish them the best, but it's like I gotta keep my distance because I can't deal with that. I'm too good for that. I just think relationship-wise, in the dating world, a lot of young men are just disrespectful and inconsiderate and trifling and two-faced. And it's sad because it could really be so simple. I feel like we're at an age where people can talk to each other face to face and be good and get to an understanding. But people will take that and twist your words or switch it up or pick sides. And it's just like, well, dang. My words ain't mean nothing to you then. Obviously. It's just... And it bothers me because when I pour out my feelings to somebody, I want to be heard. I need them all ears. Like, hello? I need you to see where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of hurts when someone that you thought loved you kind of just puts you to the side and throw your feelings away like that. Like, none of that mattered to you. New year, 2023, all that gotta go. It's ridiculous. Like, I want a real man and I'm aiming for that. I'm not focused on that right now, but I'm working on me and my healing and my journey. And I know God is making my way towards him soon. So I'm staying focused. Tunnel vision right now. But I'm saying that to say it's okay to crave love. It's okay to reminisce. It's okay to get flashbacks. But bigger picture, I want you to realize, what do you want your future to look like? What do you want for yourself? Don't depend on anybody. Make sure they put actions behind those words. Like, for real. I'm getting emotional saying that because that's real. Like, I wish I would have knew what was going on behind my back. somebody telling me they love me, but then doing some other behind me, like, and I'm having to find out through the media. I'm like, oh, and I'm too fine for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I gotta go. And I've seen and I've heard and I've witnessed stories that are far worse than mine. We need to step up. I know everybody got their own time frame, everybody got their own journey, but eventually I'm gonna need everybody to get with the program because it's ridiculous. We've been going outside. You know the trend on TikTok with the Mariah Scientist song, and they talking about all the stuff they went through with their boyfriend. I'm just like, no, that's crazy. What? And some of us are just bad, like head to toe, just it. So I'm just like, really? And I know some of us wasn't raised like that. Like as young Black girls, our mom weren't raised us to be like that, but I know our mothers have dealt with trauma, have dealt with abuse, and have dealt with things we might have witnessed. So things might have been narrowed down, but I don't want that for us, and I don't want that for our future anymore. I mean, Krishan and Blueface is a good example too. I mean, her mind is so lost. I don't know if you guys have watched Baddies of the South reunion, but she was just talking over everybody, but you could really tell she's going through something, like she's really fighting demons. And with him just kind of feeding her his evil spirits, I mean, she's messed up. And Lord knows, I don't know what or how something's gonna get through to her, but I'm praying for her. I need them off the media though. I think they portray a horrible idea of a relationship. And it's kids on the internet now. I mean, it's kids that got phones, iPads. Like, it's crazy to be seeing people that are together that so-called love each other punching each other on the side of the street, drunk off Hennessy. It's ghetto. It's ghetto. What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take for us to advocate for our feelings and stand on them? Because as women, we talk about leaving, but we not. We talk all that rah-rah, but we still sitting right there looking stupid like boo-boo the fool. Like, let's be for real. I honestly just want better for us. It's kind of sad just to witness and hear and see what we go through just to keep a man. Like, imagine where you would be if you could just really realize, like, okay, this is, let me get out of here. Like, I gotta go. I need better for me and my kids or whatever my situation is. But it's just like, a lot of people can't. A lot of people need help and support. Like, when it comes to just dealing with feelings and emotions, I take that so seriously. So when people play mind games with you, like, it really hurts. Because it's like, you must think I'm stupid. You must. Because it's not making sense. Like, why would you do that when you can just keep it real with me? And that's my thing. Things could be so simple. People want to be extra and have their pride and ego in the way and test people. Like, it's no need for that. Especially if I'm being open and transparent with you. Return the favor. Period. Point blank. That's all women want. Honesty, reciprocation. But y'all like to be outside in the streets. So y'all could do y'all, keep y'all distance though. Don't come bother me. I'm healing. I don't need y'all drama for real. Me and my girls, we focus. We focus on the money. We focus on growing, evolving, prospering, winning. Okay? We're on our way to the side. With or without a man, and I assume. If you've dealt with this type of situation, witnessed or helped a friend with this type of situation, let me know in the comments, how did you cope? How did you help that person cope? How are you coping? How did you feel? What are you feeling now? What steps do you feel like you want to take and can't? What barriers are you facing? Let me know how you feel. I love this topic. I love getting deep into things, into mindsets, psychology, the brain, because people lack common sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think this is just part one. I kind of want to go deeper into it, like a story time, but I'm going to need 50 subscribers if I'm going to do a story time with details. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.